Welcome to StockMarketFunding.com. We are here to point out an update for the followers at StockMarketFunding.com. As we do appreciate giving away our free talent and our services to you so that you can be helped and guided. Okay? It's because we care about you and we care about what the markets are doing and how they may affect you. Basically, Nasdaq Composite, okay? And the Nasdaq Composite, COMPX, 2238.26 closing price. Now, Nasdaq Composite is in better shape than a lot of the other indexes. And basically, here's the long-term bull trend. Here's the long-term rising 10 and 20-week moving averages that went up to the top. And I drew that diagonal trend line so you could see that snapshot there. And I also drew a horizontal trend line across it. This is where the major downtrend had occurred over there. But let's get into just to the intrinsic value of this move. When I called the bottom, and you can go clarify this, I called the bottom 4 weeks ago on a Friday. And I said that we would have a relief rally. And we do. And I'm going to take this trend line out of here. Basically, half of the weekly, this is called the SMF Weekly Pro Trader Bar. I'm back above the 10 and week moving average, and I'm also back above that green line, very significant 200-week moving average. And we teach everyone in our school about applying weekly, monthly, daily, moving averages, and we have a mathematical system with these moving averages that we don't talk about here, but you're always welcome to come to our free 5-day trial. You find out. Now, bear and bull case, what is it? Well, look, I've got to have 4 weeks closing price above the that blue line, 10-week. I've also got to maintain a closing price 4 weeks above it, and this Pro Trader bar right here, that's the previous week. I cannot close below it. If I close below that trend line, half of the SMF Weekly Pro Trader bar, that's going to become resistance. However, on the other hand, this Weekly Pro Trader bar on 117 of 2010, I've got to close above that for 4 weeks in a row. Okay? And this long weekly wick, just like we had here, if you take a look at the bottoming process, they came in, they bought it. That's what that wick means on that weekly. But let's take a look from wick to wick. 2 different occasions that they bought down here. Once was here and once was here. That's called buying the bottom up. Now, Nasdaq Comp in general in itself has got great stocks in it. And if the Nasdaq Comp, the leadership of the Nasdaq Comp starts to work, well, we could break higher. However, like I said, until I have 4 weeks above that, I need to see the 10-week moving up, ascending, moving up, ascending. Okay, what does that look like? Let's go back and review it. 10-week moves up, you got a great bull trend. We were overbought here going into the first of the year. And it's been quite volatile with headlines and things that have also contributed to it. We were 91% overbought. I'm sorry, you can't stay up there. Hey, when we hit the bottom, we got down to 67, but more importantly is that we have worked off a lot of the overbought area. And basically, what's going to happen here is that we're no longer at 91% that I just showed you, but we're down here right around 57.1. Now, I'm not going to go into a lot of these indicators of what they move, but we have mathematical formulas and dollar price movement on the NASDAQ. We have mathematical formulas using weekly moving averages, things that people don't quite understand. Because we have a balanced ratio from the top reversal to the, so that's the reversal, then from the bottom up. So we have a system that will dissect the actual trend ratio. Is it strong, weak, or medium? And it's a mathematical calculation that tells us exactly the momentum of this market. And basically, I'm showing you right here, right now. 4 closing weeks above, close above half of that bar. If you go below half of this bar and you go down, that means that this was a relief rally and head fake. However, bear and bull cases, we've mapped it out. That's what it's going to have to do. You don't need to speculate. You don't need to try to rationalize the trend. You don't need to say what if. I'm telling you here today what has to happen and will happen. Another thing of it is that the weekly, that 200-week moving average is very significant. You can see when we went below that green line right here, how bad the selling got right there in that weekly. That's 5 days of selling. And it continued to sell until they came in and started to buy. Nasdaq Comp 100 weekly chart. Keep following us at stockmarketpunding.com. Go there, join our community. Look, I'm providing you a free service because I care about you. And if you want to join our pro trading school or sit in for 5 days and watch me trading live in action and our pro trading students, you can. Thank you for visiting stockmarketpunding.com.